Live. All right, all right. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Focus Daily. Where we try to give y'all a daily dose of news. We got our two of our co-hosts, Mr. El Poo. How you doing today, brother?
Blessed and happy to be here, bro. What's going on?
Less than happy. Okay.
Blessed and happy.
Oh, blessed and happy. Got you, got you.
Yeah, bro.
Blessed. Okay.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, Mr. Walk? How you doing today? Walk.
Great. Had a little vacation. You know it is. Back, on the show. It is what it is. Let's go. Great.
Nice, nice. Okay. Let's get into some news. I'm gonna start it off with some guess you could call it entertainment news. We're gonna speak on Mr. Michael K. Williams. You know, the brother he passed away last year or 2021 from a drug overdose, or not a drug overdose, but he was given a bad drug. And then so today the person who the drug dealer who sold him the drugs pled guilty, and his name is Irvin Cartagena. 39-year-old brother is looking at, well, not only, let me see, it's a brother. I'm assuming that's a Latino brother, but he looking at faces 5 years in prison right now, and he was looking at a life sentence because he had other charges, and they were just gonna pile him up on him. So he just pled guilty to what's the conspiracy to conspiring to distribute drugs, and so that's the only charge against him. Um, what's y'all take on that? 5 years for selling drugs.
Well, the thing is with them pills, which he died of, the people make the pills themselves. A lot of people don't know that they have pill makers that they sell. They mix the drugs and make them themselves.
Okay.
So that's really what they go to jail for. The dose that they make was a lethal dose. They're not really chemical, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mr. J. Walk, man, it's a little deeper than that. It's just the fact that they had the substances to make the drugs, which makes it illegal in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yes, sir. But you know what? What kills me about this dude is he was on Vice doing some stuff about drug dealers and the drug underground and all that other stuff right before he died. That's what
Yeah.
messed up. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
saw him on Vice after he died, doing a whole lot of little reports on the underground drug scene. It messed me
Okay.
up.
You talking about Michael K. Williams, the
Yes,
actor.
sir. Yes, sir. Look
Okay.
at Vice. You know, he got some Vices up there on YouTube and everything where he talking about the
Yeah.
drug trade and everything.
Okay. Well, I know the way that addiction is looked at today is looked at as a disease. So I mean, I think it's a disease, and consider it to be a disease. And the brother, he still had to work, and he had a disease of being addicted to them drugs, man. And high, once you get that high, man, you're chasing it for the rest of your life. And,
A lot of people look at it as coping mechanisms, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Maybe he
yeah,
had anxiety, maybe, it's a lot of different reasons taking those type of medication. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Sometimes they just get addicted to it because maybe, he was a hardworking brother. Maybe he hurt himself or something and
yeah.
got them pills. Like that's what the rapper Bubba Sparks was talking about. He was really on the opiates. It was for pain, but then he
Okay.
just straight got addicted to it, and
And
it happened.
Yeah, real talk.
Like me personally, I don't have any ailment.
Yeah. But it's
I'm
like
off the
that, man.
natural high.
in a sense, it is easy to get caught up on those opioids because I've been shot before. They gave me some pills. I took a few of them.
Yeah.
Started feeling too good, so I stopped taking them. And
Oh
then
yeah, for real.
yes, sir, I stopped taking them because I started feeling too good. It made me feel too good. I was like, man, this ain't good for me. So then
Yeah.
I got my leg broke one time. They gave me some more pills. I didn't even take them at all. It was
That's
pain.
crazy, man.
The reason why I didn't take them is because I didn't want to get addicted to that shit. Because I understand
Yeah.
what it is and how you can be addicted to that stuff.
Yeah, that's a real thing, man. You get that nice, good feeling. You always want that feeling again. It's people that spend their whole lives fighting that shit till they takes them out, or they just one day just stop. I know Flavor Flav, he spoke on it, and he spoke how he been clean for a couple of years now, and said he just felt like it was enough. You
That's right.
know,
That's right.
he just felt like it was enough.
I'm gonna tell you
So
the truth, man. Listen, any type of drugs, even if it's over the counter drugs, it might make you feel so good for a while, but then you need some more of it. Once you
yeah,
start eating more of it, that's when the addiction comes in. That's when it overtakes you. So
yeah,
I didn't want to get caught up into that, even though I got caught up into other vices, but it is what it is.
yeah. Yep. And one more thing I want to speak on about that is that they got cameras everywhere now, and they got the whole drug transaction on camera. So that's Michael K. I believe in that black jumpsuit, and then that's the drug dealer, and they recording everything. They recorded the drug deal, recorded the dude in the store, and so how you gonna fight that or try to deny it? Say it wasn't you, but
Well, it's not really the fight. I mean, see, me, I'm a believer. If somebody want to get high off drugs, let them do their thing. If your heart explode, your heart gonna explode. Like me, I drink. I know this can lead to bad ass. I can get cirrhosis of the liver, all kind of crap, cancer. No, that's what I'm doing. I'm living my life. So what? But now with Michael K, it's the dose that he took. He kind of overdid it and he died. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how he wanted to go out. Now, as you can see, he was not being forced to buy that from that young dude. I don't
yeah,
think the dude should get that much time. I think 5 years is kind of a bit much, but they got to examine that dose. Maybe that dose that he put had a bunch of fentanyl in it and it was too crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's what he got accused of. I was gonna ask you, is there a difference of somebody taking too much on their own or somebody making it wrong?
yeah, that's probably what the deal is because fentanyl is actually a drug that they prescribe to people.
Yeah,
Doctors' office will prescribe it in small doses, but when they get it illegal on the street, they're not really able to measure what's what, but they know it get that little kick.
yeah.
So I got the good stuff. You know what I mean?
You
It's just
you
like
ever
when cats was lacing marijuana, spreading a little bit of the formaldehyde on there without people knowing. He was getting a little bit higher.
Hey, you ever seen that TikTok with this dude? It's his brother. He laid up in the bed like he looked like he dosed or he's drugged up, and the doctor he was like, "Man, what y'all give me?" And she said, "We gave you spooky whoop and some fentanyl." He perked up fentanyl. Oh hell no!
I
He was
seen
like,
that.
"No, no, it's safe." Yeah,
Yeah,
that was funny.
yeah.
You know?
Fentanyl is a medication. Yes,
Yeah,
fentanyl is a medication.
I
yep,
mean, all opioids are medications. Not all of them, but opioids are medications too. So you can
yeah,
easily get addicted to that. So that's how people get hooked on heroin. They be taking like opioids, like pills and stuff like that. I forgot what the pills are, like what you call them, oxycodone.
Hold on, baby.
oxycodone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They can get
Yeah,
addicted to that. You know what I'm saying? And get that shit on.
Percocet,
okay.
Yeah,
Molly Percocet, Percocet.
Man.
Yeah.
real talk.
I mean, it's just the same story over and over again. People taking it, and then they just get addicted, and that's their life for the next few years or whatever.
But
It's
see
their
here,
life.
this I'm not. See, okay, watch this. We here, we drink a little bit, just a little bit, not much. El Poo, you smoke a little bit, not much, just a little bit. But what I'm saying is, like, I was talking to a young lady, and she like, "Won't you just stop drinking? Won't you just stop smoking?" Like it's that damn easy. Like you can say,
Yeah,
"All right, I'm just not going to smoke or drink no more." It's not. If you don't have an addiction, you really can't feel where I'm coming from or where somebody else who has an addiction is coming from.
we'll
You
talk.
feel me?
We'll talk. That's
So in
the
other
truth.
words, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. So in other news, we'll do a little bit of black folks, white politics. Just to bring up Trump. The only reason I want to bring up Donald Trump is so I can have a reason to put this up. My ass got arrested. The MAGA hack. That's the only reason I want to talk about Trump. But they said that this was his first time going to jail ever. So I mean, I know he didn't sit in a jail, but going through the court process, I was watching the Young Turks, and they was talking about how he was timid in court and pretty much obedient, and the judge was admonishing him about don't go out there and start no riot or inciting no crowds or nothing like that. And he had to comply and be on his best behavior. And so, somebody first time, what I think like 60, 69 or 70 years old, and first time going to the court system or the jail system, I guess. So that's crazy. But once
Yeah.
again,
I
Miles got
also
arrested.
said this.
Yeah.
Telling Trump to be quiet is like telling a 6-month-old to be quiet. He's going to last shot. He will do it. Give him some
Yeah.
time.
But
Damn.
here's the thing with Trump. It's like I just don't like the double standard. Where is that mugshot? Where
Yeah.
that mugshot? Just because he was the president?
Yeah.
Where
Well,
wait,
they
hold on.
reported.
I bet you if Barack got arrested, indicted with a mugshot, it would be on every paper front page everywhere from here to Bangladesh.
But
All
hey,
they gonna do is his raggedy ass handprint. Nah,
Yeah.
bruh. I want to see that mugshot.
Well, they said I know before the indictment, they were saying the reports was coming out like they said they probably not gonna give him take a mugshot because he's a popular figure and we don't need to have an additional picture. So he must have wiggled his way out of it somehow. But you know what he did do, right?
What?
He on his website or whatever, he has the official mugshot. He's selling mugs with his picture on it and calling it the official mugshot. Ever the businessman.
I don't give
It's the truth.
a F what he doing personally to capitalize. I'm
Yeah.
talking about public humiliation. They done put Michael Jackson through it. Come on,
Yep.
man. They done
I
put
hear you.
every rapper.
But hey, that's why we call this section Black Folks White Politics, because they're gonna do what they want to do.
Not
That's
cool.
it. That's what they're gonna do.
Not cool, but it is what it is. This is what it is, man. This is how it's been. This is how it's going to be.
Yep, just like that. So let's get to the final information. What am I gonna call this? I'll call this the latest news. This is the latest news, and then we're gonna take a trip over to Baltimore, Maryland. And let me pull this up. That is the insignia of the Baltimore Catholic clergy. A report from the Attorney General of Baltimore just came out, and it listed the 156 abusers, including clergy, deacons, members of the church, over an 80-year period. Was I don't know if there was being rape, but they were molesting children. Over 600 victims that came forward once the Attorney General put it out there to get information. And this started the investigation in 2018, and so they came up with over 600 victims in the Baltimore from 1940 to 2002. And the details, they got graphic details from all the victims who came in and spoke their piece. And no justice will be served. You know why? Because most of the perpetrators are dead. All the ones that committed are dead and gone. So a bunch of
That's not why. That's not why, though. I don't think that's not why.
That's what they put out there for.
It's some still alive.
They said they did. Well, that's what they say. Yeah.
Throughout our nation and across overseas, it's been known that the clergy been touching little boys.
Yep.
It's known.
Yeah.
Now here's why I feel that they protect them, because this should have been in black folk, white politics.
Mm-hmm.
They need the clergy when it's time to get them votes sometimes, so they stay protected.
Yeah.
They keep them protected. They have some of them alive. If people still alive from the damn Hitler and all that, you know what I'm saying? The Germans, Nazis, if some of them still alive.
Holocaust, yeah.
Yeah, from the Holocaust, it's some of them still alive right now.
Yeah.
I ain't buying that. They did already. Yeah, right.
Well, I
Listen,
hear you, but
this has been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years.
My grandmother is 100 years old. They still alive. They ain't even yeah. Come on, white man. Go ahead.
The abused became the abusers. They just been passing it along for years. It's still going on.
yeah, it's a culture within that church, that the Catholic religion or church, however you want to stream. That's a culture that they got going on in there, and they got a. I wouldn't put my children in no Catholic schools or nothing like that. You know, that's just me. Because I mean, if you know that that's what goes on in them churches, why would you put them in them churches?
I don't
It's
think
not.
that's the Catholic school. Catholic school is different than
No, it is not.
the seminary. What is it called? Seminary?
The Seminole. It's all
Yeah. What you mean? No, it's not. Yeah.
How you saying it's different?
Wait. When you part of the clergy, like you're becoming a priest and a little boy working there and all that stuff, and you are a young person, that's different. That's not Catholic school. My little sister went to Catholic school. Ingrid went to
Where's the Catholic school at? Where's it at? Where's the Catholic school at?
at the Catholic Church.
All right then. How you gonna say they're separate? That don't make no sense, bro. It's one and the same. If the perpetrator is at church and the church is at school, you can't separate them. The school is at the church.
You can't make stuff up at your own will.
You can't what?
You can't define it from Floyd's definition of where are they getting molested? How about we look that up?
Hold on. Let's say this much. Everybody doesn't get abused, though. See, that's the thing.
Right.
Each and every kid doesn't get abused. Some escape. And this might have been one of the ones that escaped. Hold on. Maybe what it is.
From what I understand, the perpetrators are selective. They know who to molest. They selective in picking their victims. They the quiet ones, the outsiders. You know, they got a whole profile that they pick their victims out of. And you know, the school is a good picking ground if that's what they into. Then they go to churches and the school is in the same building, same place, same location. And so you know, you can't separate the two. But I think that's where we at with the
all I gotta say is, will I send my kids to a Catholic school? Hell no.
Hell no. Nah, I wouldn't either. Yep. Well, that's where we at. I think y'all got any more news to talk about, or are we finished or are we done?
We gonna get on tax stone. Well, now but yeah, y'all misrepresented that show last Saturday. Troy Ave was never accused of murder. He was never even suspected of murder.
Who said that?
Fuck what he said. Fuck what he said.
No, you said that we was wrong. Like we said that. Which one of us said that he was accused of murder?
Let me finish my rant. We gonna dig dive. That's what y'all was insinuating when y'all was speaking about it. And I'm saying y'all, I'm more or less speaking about Mr. Nice Guy. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Okay.
I watched the show. Anyway, he testified.
Hold on, let me introduce the section. This is called the YouTube streets we're talking about right now. YouTube streets intertwined with the real streets.
Hold on. Let me correct you.
I like that.
The YouTube streets.
Streets.
Yeah.
With a K.
All right, let's get it cracking. We can.
No,
go ahead and speak on it.
He testified because he got caught with those two guns, and he got caught with those two guns at the hospital.
Okay.
There was an undercover officer he was just there, and he suspected something.
Okay.
Yeah, he came in with a gunshot. That's where that stemmed from. It had nothing to do with the club. So,
all right, well, thanks for sharing that information. We appreciate it. But another story that's connected to that in these YouTube streets is the Mano versus Whack 100.
Mano.
Have y'all been keeping up with that? Mano is losing right now. Why you saying Mano? He losing right now.
What you talking about?
He put that fake chain up. Hold on, let me explain. He posted that fake chain a fake jewelry, a Fugazi chain, and said it was for Troy Ave. And then he said, everybody questioned, like, why would you hold it for 6 years if Troy Ave and y'all was supposed to be good? You know what I'm saying? So now he looking like a fool. Whack 100 out there questioning him. They get on the live with China Mac, and they going back and forth arguing. Huh?
Mano came on. Whack wouldn't even let him speak. He was saying some goofy stuff. Look, bro, Whack one. What is Whack 100's stake in this? What is his stake in this whole beef? Was he even in New York at the time when it happened? He calling Mano a clout chaser. He calling Mano a clout chaser. What Mano was there the night it happened. What Whack 100 got to even say about Urban Plaza that night?
Whack 100 question is, why did you keep the chain? If that's supposed to be your man, why did you keep the chain? If that's your boy, you got a chain, I got your chain, I'm going to give it back to you.
He said, I had a feeling I might have to use this one day for you.
Okay.
Troy Ave was a clout chaser and damn self. He explained it during the whole video. He had like a 20-minute video. Did you watch the whole video?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw it was weird from the jump. If somebody planning on attacking me in the future,
you going by Whack?
Come on. No, that's what he said. If he said, I'm going by Mano word. You just said that he said, I'm gonna need it one day or something, right? That's plotting and planning for somebody that's supposed to be your boy, that you're supposed to be cool with. He plotting and planning against him already. Who does that but a snake?
Hold tight. He's seen what type of guy Troy Ave was already. He's seen the narrative Troy Ave was trying to paint, and he was there. See, Mano never talked to the police. Mano never got on the stand. Mano just let it all play out, and that's why he's speaking on it right now.
So in your opinion, he's justified in what he did.
I can understand it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Justified. Yeah. I got the raggedy chain. It was chaos that night.
Well, let's keep it in the realm of this is a news station, a news information channel. We're just sharing information. This is what's going on in the YouTube streets. We're not here to debate it. We let y'all debate it and decide it. So we share the information with y'all of what's going on, and that's what's going on in these YouTube streets. So anything else on that? I think we're good.
I'll leave it there.
No, we ain't good. One more thing.
What up?
Carter watch. Carter's still here.
Oh, yeah. President Jimmy Carter. He's still with us. I know a lot of people are praying and hoping he make a good, quick recovery, a speedy recovery.
Come on, Jimmy. Hang in there, buddy.
So we know all of y'all that's praying for Jimmy Carter. He's still with us. All right. So that's
a big bag of peanuts for Jimmy Walker. Excuse me, Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Carter. Happy birthday to the home to my nigga Lil Sody, his sister Sody birthday today. Salute,
man.
My boy hit me up today.
Well, that's some news we could talk about too in the most respectful manner. He was on the Holding Court podcast. Did you get to see that?
Yes, sir. I saw some of them. I saw some clips. Yeah.
Man, he said he see Charleston White is on site. On site, no questions.
Charleston rest in peace.
Bro, that like I remember when it happened, I sent to those so that I sent them a message just like when it happened a few years ago. This happened like 4 years ago. But I didn't know Charleston White went that deep. Because anything with Charleston White, I just don't even acknowledge it. But to hear that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
man. Yep. That's a cold situation, man. So rest in peace to that man's child, man. It's a sad story. Hearing him tell it, that shit touched me. I was like, damn, that's messed up, man.
That was a real I think that was one of his best interviews because like I seen him on it was another podcast, but I was like, this was more like a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I really salute to that interview, bro. Everything he said about Nipsey and man, it was a good interview.
Yep, we'll talk. So cool. So that's where we at. We thank y'all for joining the show. We may be here tomorrow, but we won't be here. But we know who definitely gonna be here. Hold on. Let me do something real quick.
Sex Talk with Walk. Thursday,
Hey,
9
hey, hold on. Not tomorrow, but I do have a topic. Why are big girls winning? That's not tomorrow. I have not prepared. I got too much going on, brother. I just got back in town. No tomato. Next Thursday, I'm back on.
All right, y'all heard it.
I missed 2 days of school, brothers. 2 days.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna catch up.
So next Thursday we'll have a
Indeed.
sex talk with Walk.
Why big
All right.
girls are winning? Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
have a big girl for your co-host too.
All right, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching the show. We out.